See what happens when you start hot is that we both don't have our topics out.
Who gives a shit about the topic? I feel like the topics bring us down.
They do a little bit.
Yeah, we should stop trying to talk about our lives. Stop trying to make any kind of points. I'm
That's
serious.
Just blow each other.
Yeah, we should just move upstate. Just get a cottage.
Yeah. We should get rid of all this camera equipment and podcast stuff and just
exactly.
blow each other for people live.
Well, we should just put this on Chatterbait, frankly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally all you have to do is set up the stream key and hit stream. And then we're
I don't
good
know
to
what
go.
I don't know what Chatterbait is.
Chatterbait, Dan. This fucking show started out as scams and it just turned into
Dan
what
doesn't know.
Dan doesn't know anything.
Well, I don't know about your little your little internet niche.
Yeah.
You
Called
know.
pornography.
Yeah.
You're like, he found this weird corner of the internet where apparently people get naked and have sex with each other.
If you don't know what
Yeah.
pornography is, you don't know what a pussy is at this point.
Really?
Yeah. Well, if you've
No.
never seen, yeah.
No. Oh, what do you mean? Because human pussy is nothing compared to internet pussy.
No.
Like you've only seen the 1.0 version. You haven't seen the internet
I'm just
pussy.
saying, if you didn't get as far as like the first thing you see now is not a naked woman
No,
live,
first-
no matter who you are in this
No,
universe.
first base is 5 guys fisting their mom.
No.
That's first base. That you see it as a screen on a child. Second base is holding hands.
Yeah, it kind of does go reverse now.
Yeah, it
but,
starts with just like the most extreme sexual acts available to anyone of any age that can click, yes, I'm 18.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking about the other day? Isn't it weird
David
that
Deary
people
reference.
Yeah. You know, yeah, I know. You know, we have to pay him now. That was over 30 seconds of his bit.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. That's
Yeah.
right. He's dead.
Well, he's in Vermont, so
Resting.
peaceful.
Yeah, resting.
Yeah.
Yeah, in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he died.
Yeah, a person who doesn't understand how idioms work, and he's like, yeah, my grandpa, he's gone. Rest in peace. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. He's like, he lives upstate. He's in
Yeah,
peace.
yeah,
He's just
yeah.
resting.
What was I gonna say? It was people people used to say I love you and then have sex.
No.
Yes.
It was thousands of years of rape.
I'm not talking about that.
And then in the 50s, for like 3 years, it was like, and then it was like, take my daughter and I'll give you a goat, right?
No, that was what it was like for thousands of
It
years.
was like Vikings. No, there was both of those. It was like legitimate weddings, which is like someone from your town, and then rape if it's someone from the next town over. Like that. That was the extent of sexual interactions. And then it became, and then if you were rich, it was like also here's some land involved, and we're gonna trade shit, and there's power. But if you're poor, it's generally like I get your
it's
ox.
poor, it's poor. It's just like whatever
Right.
you have. Yeah,
and then for a brief period after industrialization, right?
let's say 200 years.
No.
Do you think it was 200 years of "Won't you be mine, baby? I love ya."
No.
Come on, let's go get married.
That was like after industrialization and World War II, and like things are widely available to people.
I'm like 1800 to like 1940.
No, I don't
like
think,
to like 1960.
I don't think 1800 this was happening. Unless you were like an aristocrat.
Really?
Yeah.
And you'd be like, you really?
No, it's just like a fucking pig farmer, and then you'll be like, hey, I have slop. So let's say you and me make a team.
Really?
That's all the
You
relationships
think
were.
that's all relationships were?
Yeah, that's what the Shakespeare is about. About pig slop.
So it was so.
You ever
it
read
was like, so
Shakespeare?
everyone operated like kings and queens back then.
It's all functional business relationships. Yeah, marrying for love is like a relatively new idea.
Okay, so you think what I was saying?
It was
you
made
think
by
the example
Hallmark
that I have is that
to sell rings.
people would say I love you and then
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
That was like what, 10 years?
Yeah, that lasted maximum 100 years.
Okay, yeah. So that's basically what
So
I'm
that
saying.
was the transition period from you have a pig and I want your pig or rape, which were the two options.
Yeah.
And now we're on the other side of it where it's just like you come in people and then you're like, what was your name again? And then they're like, don't worry about it.
Was it rude? I went up to my girlfriend's father. I was like, you got a pig. I want a pig.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was like, what?
She's like, I'm
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah. That's when it was a joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that makes
Have you
sense.
met your
So it's a
girlfriend's father?
transitional? No.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. I never realized that I was in the longest relationship I had was with an orphan, which is fucking the best.
Oh, no, you had it good.
I had real good.
You had it good.
I had a cute little orphan,
Yeah.
And then now I went and fucked it up. Now I'm dating a girl with a family.
Does she? Yeah.
Who's
yeah.
like.
Yeah. And then you got to meet him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then you got to. It's basically just
Also, I
proving,
can't just trick her and tell her that this is like what normal families do. Right?
What do you mean?
I'm like, let's play dad. Why don't you suck my dick?
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's like, I don't think my
Yeah.
dad, yeah.
Yeah. She's like, Dad, where are you?
Yeah.
Marco?
Yeah.
because he's dead,
Yeah.
right? So you can't suck a dead guy's dick. You can, but only for the first couple of weeks. Then
Yep.
it rots off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What are we talking about?
We were talking
family?
about we were talking about the transitional.
Oh,
yeah.
Go for it.
What
let's
I was
hear
just
it.
saying before,
Yeah.
it was like I'm just saying that people people used to be like I love you.
Nah.
And then they have, and then they
That was
have
also
sex.
in movies.
And now they have sex, and now it's like, do I say I love you?
Right.
It's like,
no,
it's
you have
like
sex for a couple months, and then you're like, do I love you, or do I just love coming inside you?
Do you think it only takes a couple months?
And then you go to therapy, and you're like, I can't tell if I love her or I just love coming inside her. And your 80-year-old therapist is like, let's unpack that, Santiago.
Okay.
That's what everyone's doing, I
yeah.
think. Yeah.
Is that the new thing?
No.
Yes.
That's not why I'm late.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're saying it takes more than a couple months to fall in love with somebody?
It takes. I think it's like a 3-4 month period of fucking, and then it's okay to start saying it.
Yeah, you think so?
But if you say it, but people used to say it before they fucked.
Nah.
So
No, dude, no.
No, I
you
think-
have this antiquated notion. Like
I think
there's like this.
our grandparents. You don't think that happened before? It's like, I love you, baby. Will you marry me? I think my grandparents actually fucked before they got married.
people were fucking all the time, constantly, everywhere. Like peasants and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It
I
was-
guess.
Like the idea of courting someone, that's almost like a rich thing, I think.
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe in order for you to be like, I love you, will you have sex with me? You have to be of a certain. You have to be in a certain country,
Yeah.
and that country has to be like wealthy.
Maybe, I don't know. I feel like that's also like a big thing in Latin. Like in Latin America, I feel like it's this macho culture, so it's like, people want to date before they have sex, but also people are having sex all the time, but then they just kind of like ignore it.
How do they ignore it? What do you mean?
It's like the type of thing like when you ask somebody how many partners they've had and they tell you 3, and then they don't count all the one night stands.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that was a thing that people did.
Yeah, women is what we're talking about.
Really, they do that?
Well, because if the number's too high, they get murdered.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah.
What's the number that you would cut it off at?
I have no cutoff. I don't give a shit.
40,000.
40,000.
Yeah, I
don't
have
know.
sex with 20 guys a day.
Yeah. For how many days is that, Dan?
20. Don't give me a fucking math problem.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like 20 guys a day.
2,000 days.
So that's 2,000 days. That is what? That's like 7 years, almost 7
Something
years.
like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
7
yeah,
years.
yeah.
7 years of 20 guys a day.
6.
And then she's like, and it's Wednesday, and your guy number, you're the 20th one. It's midnight. It's about to turn. Yeah.
For just someone to fuck, yeah, who gives a shit? If she's cute and clean, why not?
Okay. And then and then she goes, I love you.
Yeah. I say, of course you do.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
broken. Look at what
Yeah.
you spend your time doing. You don't
Fucking
even
20
know
guys
what
a day.
love is.
All right.
And as I say that,
Do you think? Have you
I
ever given
come.
somebody a number that was too high that made them go out? And is there a number that's too low?
I don't say numbers. I just don't do that. Why
Oh,
would
okay.
you? Why
I just
would
give
you?
digits. Yeah.
No, I'm saying, like, why would you tell anyone that information?
Well, someone's gonna ask.
You have this thing where fuck them. They can go fuck themselves if they ask.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like you have this thing where like people will ask for information, and then you're like, "Ooh, I guess I got to give it to them." Just tell everybody to go fuck themselves. Nobody owes you anything. You don't owe them anything.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. This is a good attitude you have in
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
So it's like, what's your body count? It's like, yeah, you can talk to my lawyer if you would like to talk about any personal questions.
Yeah.
I don't like answering questions where I don't see an immediate upside as to what I get out of them. Right?
Yeah. I know. It makes it very difficult.
What for? What
But
to
for
do?
the
What?
person asking the question.
Why are they asking all these annoying, invasive questions? Who wants to know? Right?
Yeah. I guess.
Right?
Yeah. You are also the king of annoying, invasive questions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a benefit for me to ask them.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a balance. If people are stupid enough to answer my questions, that's their problem.
All right. Cool.
I'm on airplane mode. I hear clicking. Are you on airplane mode? Or were you getting a fucking text?
I wasn't getting a text or
You
anything.
hear that clicking,
But yeah,
don't you?
I do hear
Ooh,
it.
I
I'm
hear
on,
that clicking.
I'm on airplane mode now,
All right.
but I wasn't getting anything.
All right.
Yeah.
The clicking stopped.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just some weird pinging or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it was like apps asking for data.
Yeah.
Being like, any Tinder matches at all. Anything. Just any text. Please. Please. He seems sad. We
Please.
just got to give him something.
I deleted that app a while ago.
Yeah, Tinder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of not, like I said, it's replaced with apartment searches.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I'm already taken apartment-wise anyway. I'm in a long-term
I
apartment
keep looking
relationship.
at him too. I'm in a bad apartment relationship. I kind of enjoy it, but I I'm like in an abusive relationship
say-
that I like kind of get off on.
Can I say this first of all? I can kind of say I've been to it's official. I've been to Santi's place, and it is as bad as he said it was.
But it's not bad.
It's not good. Your plan is to just get a mechanism that diverts the leaks in your ceiling to one part of the apartment.
Yeah.
That's a bad plan.
It's called a leak diverter.
Yeah, it's called a leak so you have to get a leak diverter, and you don't know if the heat works.
Correct.
And the story of each stair you get up, the cat piss smell gets stronger.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yes.
It's like, oh, cat piss. This is what he's talking about. Oh my God, he's right. It's getting stronger.
Yeah.
And then it's like a pneumonia factory right before I go into your apartment.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the place itself is pretty nice.
It's
pretty decent.
It's not.
It's decent.
No, your kitchen's really bad. You have a gas leak.
Well, no, I got a gas alarm. So
Yeah, you got a gas alarm. You were living in a nice place before, and you're paying too much.
nah,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
I don't agree.
So yeah, your place is bad. So
No, it's.
you know.
I think it's pretty good.
I've been looking in other places. I was like, this is you know what I do now?
Where are you gonna move?
I'm not moving anywhere. I like it here.
Yeah.
I just like looking at places.
Yeah.
This is like the what if. I'm like married and I have a porn addiction.
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent of.
Yeah.
Like I'm staying here.
But even in your fantasies, you're looking at like shared apartments in Bushwick.
Yeah. No, I'm not
You're
looking
like,
at
"Ooh, what if,
no, of
what
course.
if one day I could live off the L and not the M?
Like I fantasize about studios. It's so
Mhm.
pathetic. Yeah, like,
Mhm.
ooh, what if it was just me in one room? Everything in one room, but just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I look at places with 1800 in them now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that place is better than Santi's. He can move there. He can move there.
Are there 2 rooms in these?
No, but there's
Yeah,
no
that's the
there's no
point.
gas leak or
Yeah,
or,
but
or
I can-
perpetually
But I
leaking
can get a
ceiling.
roommate and chop my rents in half.
Yes, and this brings us to the next thing. The room that you're staying, you're not going to be able to get 900 out of that room.
I think I can.
Yeah, I mean,
think I
you know,
can.
you're going to get a lot of. Okay, we'll see.
We'll see.
Good luck.
I don't
Good
know
luck
if
with
I'm.
everything.
I don't know if I'm gonna try to do that. There's filth in my water. Surprise, surprise.
Is there really?
Mm-hmm.
I rinsed it
Yeah, with
with filth.
yeah, it looks like AIDS.
I rinsed
think
it. I rinsed it in the garbage can.
You left some AIDS in my water.
Oh no! That's there's some water in your AIDS.
Oh no.
yeah, my bad. Yeah, I get the ratios
But
right.
I wanted to die. Now I'm not
Oh.
gonna die.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna die.
Speaking of health shit, my fucking tooth came out again.
Imagine getting AIDS and then they cure it, and you're like, what? You tell all your friends you're gonna die.
That would be. First of all, you're not telling your friend you're dying from AIDS.
What are you talking about? Those guys love it. There's like people who are all about getting AIDS.
But
And
they
you
don't
see
die
yourself
from
as,
it.
You see yourself as some romantic sort of martyr to your own sexuality and desire, and then all of a sudden they cure it, and now you just have to fucking live. You know, what a nightmare.
Well, I don't think people look
What
at
a
AIDS. I don't think
fucking
people
nightmare.
look at AIDS like that anymore.
I knew a girl who was dating a guy who said he was bisexual, but really was gay. He would always say that he just wanted to get AIDS and die of AIDS because that's how real gay guys die.
Yeah.
And anyways, he was.
So he's a great example for the whole population.
Yeah, that's everyone.
Yeah,
I met one
exactly.
guy, so that's everyone.
Yeah, no, I don't think people. But AIDS,
I
you
know.
don't die from AIDS.
I don't mean now. I mean, at a certain point, it was a death sentence, and then it stopped being.
Yeah.
But someone must have gotten it and been like, well, I guess I'm fucking done for. Told everyone to go fuck themselves. And then they're like, oh, we cured it. And then he's just fucking alive.
He's like, I got to kill myself old school now.
Yeah.
Now everyone's going to know
Yeah.
that I wanted to die.
Yeah, exactly. Cancer. And then they're like, oh, hey, chemo. And this
Yeah.
guy's like, God damn, they just won't they won't let sleeping dogs lie.
Man, he like starts dying, and they're like, "Are you taking your AIDS medication, Bill?" He's like, "Yeah." He's
Yeah.
like, "Let me see."
Yeah.
Come on, man, let me die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So your tooth came out, huh?
My fucking tooth came out again.
What does that mean?
Remember when I chipped my tooth?
Oh,
Remember when I had that little mini mental breakdown
Yeah.
because I was like stressed out, and then out of nowhere, like my tooth came out. I was like, "No, my tooth is gonna fall. My mouth is
Yeah.
falling apart."
Yeah.
You know. Well, it happened. It happened again.
yeah.
I had the it was eating candy like always. It was the quintessential lose your tooth candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess.
Wait. Okay.
Guess the candy.
Lose your tooth candy. Hold on.
Candy to lose.
Don't tell me. This is and don't ever reveal it. We're gonna fucking play until I guess this.
Okay.
Was it some caramel based candy?
No.
No. Was it fruit-based candy?
No.
Candied apple.
No.
No, that's both caramel and fruit.
Yeah, I know, you idiot. You said the two things that they weren't, and you put them together. Combinations are. Is it candy? Is it an apple?
Yeah.
Is it a candy apple?
Yeah. Was it a sort of apple? No.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about a candied apple?
Yeah.
All right, wait. So it wasn't fruit, and it wasn't caramel. Was it chocolate?
So
What,
what else? What else? What else can
toffee?
you put? No, and it wasn't. There's no chocolate in it.
Gum?
Wait, is caca candy?
Chicken wing? Yeah.
Candy chicken wing. No, that would be no, none of those two. What else is in? What else is in candy?
What's in candy?
Yeah.
Hard candy.
Yes,
But it's not fruity,
but it's not fruity.
so it's not a Jolly Rancher.
It's not a Jolly Rancher. I'll give you
It's
a hint.
no.
Okay.
It's a hard candy.
Yes. What else is in candy?
Sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh. No, were you eating the fucking rock sugar things that you that you put in coffee?
No.
Okay.
No.
So what else is in candy? Sugar?
What else is in? What's that? It's there's candy in it. What else is in candy? What else can you find in a candy? Deconstruct a generic candy bar. What's in there?
Okay. Peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
Nougat.
Uh-huh.
Caramel.
You already named the it wasn't
Nougat?
no, it's not nougat.
Peanut?
It was
Oh, it was a payday.
no
Mr.
no,
Goodbar.
No.
Peanut M&M.
No.
There's a
There's
peanut in
there's
it.
no peanuts in it, but there's a nut in it.
Almond.
Mm-hmm.
Almond?
Yep.
M&M's.
No.
Almond. Joy.
Nope.
Almond. Whole almonds?
Yeah, it was a whole almond.
Was it an almond bar?
And I told you it had sugar in it.
Candied almonds. Like the
Close.
roasted candied almonds that they sell on the
Close.
street.
So close. A different form of that.
What?
A different form of the candied almond.
I've never seen them in another form.
You never seen a Jordan almond?
Jordan almond?
You don't even know what the candy is that I was
No.
describing?
What's a Jordan almond?
It's
It's got little shoes on it.
Yeah.
You can dunk.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
A Jordan almond.
You never heard of Michael Jordan's almond company?
Yeah.
Jordan Almonds?
He quit being an almond to play baseball for 2 years.
Yeah. He was only good at one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, stop trying other stuff.
Yeah, chipping Dan's tooth.
Yeah.
That was his passion.
Yeah, he has 7 rings.
Yeah.
yeah. All of them. He chipped my
Exactly.
tooth. All of them.
All made out of your tooth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What's a Jordan almond?
A Jordan almond is like a gobstopper, except in the middle there's not like a gum or a candy. It's an almond.
Ew.
So it's just basically it's like rock hard like this table, and then you bite into it to get an almond on the inside, or you have
Ugh.
patience and you suck on it until the almond comes through.
Yeah.
And I did not have patience, and I bit down on it, and I was like, that was more than just the crack
Yeah.
of the almond.
Right.
And then I looked, I was like, the filling was loose. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, I think it's going to fall out. And
Yeah.
the next day I was having beans and toast,
Yeah.
and I was like, are there
You're-
bones in my toast?
Dude, do you know when you talk about the food you eat, you sound like you're 1,000 years old?
Why?
You're
What's
like,
wrong with
well,
you?
I was sucking on a Jordan almond, and then the next day when I was having my beans and toast, my tooth fell out.
What's wrong with that? Beans and toast are great, and you know it.
beans?
You know an English breakfast
You
is
eat
good.
like a Depression era fucking hobo.
Oh, you're so wrong on beans and toast, man. You're so wrong on beans and toast. You've had it before? I know you've had it.
I don't know what the sweet Heinz beans.
Yeah, hell yeah,
I fucking
dude.
hate that.
Oh,
I don't
dude.
like when things are sweet when they shouldn't be.
You don't know how to live. You don't know how to enjoy life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Put some sugar on those fucking beans, baby. Let's do it. It's not
Ooh.
like your teeth will fall out. I'm in the middle of having these beans and toast, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden I'm like,
You should
I
tell
was
her.
like, fuck, this has got bones in it, and
Yeah.
then I put it out, and I was like, I just basically my entire like deconstructed tooth in my
Was
hand
it the
at that
tooth or
moment.
just the crown?
It was I think it was a lot of the tooth as well.
Oh, really?
I think I took a lot. I think I fucked my tooth up.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is
Cracking
the
into
one,
this almond.
Is this the one you paid $500 to have fixed?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which
Yeah.
means I'm probably gonna have to get a root canal.
You probably shouldn't have gone to a discount teeth.
It's not. It's the same dentist I've had since I was a kid.
Yeah.
He's been slowly.
Discount Frank.
Yeah, discount Frank.
Crazy Eddie.
It's me, Crazy Eddie.
Hey,
I'm
come
a
to-
dentist and I got no teeth. I'm crazy.
He's like, you know what ruins your teeth? Jolly Ranchers. That's why we made your tooth out of Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah.
That way it's impervious.
Yeah. Thanks, Crazy Eddie.
Thanks, Crazy Eddie.
Crazy Eddie's discount tooth emporium.
Right.
There we go. Yeah.
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 Don't
every
get
10th
ripped
tooth
off.
is free. You get a little stamp card.
There's a guy who's like, thanks, Crazy Eddie. His teeth are all missing.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking holes in his mouth.
Yeah.
Or it's just a bunch of different fake teeth, right?
Yeah.
It's got like one tooth made of wood.
Different
He's
types.
got like a marble tooth.
It looks like a carpet sampling, like
Yeah,
a thing in your
exactly,
mouth. Yeah, one
yeah.
of them's carpet. One
Yeah.
of them's a carpet sampler. Yeah.
When somebody's like, is that tile? He's like, no, it's linoleum. I
Yeah.
couldn't afford tile.
Yeah. Oh, I bet you there's someone. There must have been something between, because George Washington had wooden teeth.
He didn't, I don't think.
No, he did.
Do you know what he did have?
What?
Teeth made out of his slaves. Slaves' teeth.
No, he did not.
Yeah.
No, he did not.
According to a tweet
That's
that I
the
saw.
type of thing that makes sense if you say it out loud. Of course, yeah, you'd have a slave, but that's the type of thing where you wouldn't want a slave's tooth in your mouth.
What do you mean? A nice young slave boy, you take his tooth? That's a good tooth. That's what his barber said.
No, I don't
The
think
barber put it in.
Yeah, I don't think
People had to have multiple jobs back
Well,
then.
yeah, it's true. It's to think that the barber was also the doctor, which is also the guy that got leeches.
He starts jerking you off, and you're like, "Nah, I'm okay."
Yeah.
It's like, sorry.
Everything ended in a massage.
Yeah,
Like we all.
He's the brothel.
It's like everyone's something and a masseuse. Yeah,
Like in
at
the
same
small
time.
town, in the small town, there's just one guy who does everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you go to the masseuse parlor and they're like leeches.
Yeah.
It's like leeches on your cock. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're like it's a slow process.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, man, you got to get the evil out. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
so
a good trick. Just put leeches on your cock so that you don't get hard.
That's a trick for what?
So that you don't
To
get
stay
hard.
soft?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, you could just not think of your mom.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll
that's
also
so
work.
mean.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so mean. I love my mom.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to not think about her?
It's like it was, but yeah, I can't do that. You
Yeah.
know, I got to think about her and get hard. That's what the leeches are for.
I was just thinking about this as an idea, but I feel like we lose a lot of useful information by wearing pants. You know? Like if I go to buy a car and I'm like, okay, I'll take it, and he gets rock hard, maybe I would know not to buy that car.
Oh, we do. That's true. But it's also
When you're on a date with a guy
It's also information you.
and he looks at the waiter and just gets rock hard. Like you might want to know that, you know?
Yeah.
That he's cool.
It's like
That
saying.
he's open-minded.
But it's weird because you're just basically saying this is letting me know what's going on in your head right now.
Yeah.
But instead of saying it's too bad we can't mind read,
Yeah.
you're saying it's too bad I can't see your cock to know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, but mind reading is physically impossible, whereas this is an easy solution that would take 2 seconds.
That's true. It is a good tell.
It's like physically feasible.
That's why they wear pants during poker.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's why they do that. Yeah.
Mm. I would train myself to get hard all the time just to throw people off the scent.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, with like a different scent is what you're saying.
Yeah, my penis emits an odor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
When
a
it
great,
gets hard.
What a horrible tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to get fucking rock hard.
You play strip poker.
Or just like sopping wet.
Yeah.
You know, and she's like, I'm all in. It's like, I fold. Yeah. Yeah.
I fold. Also,
You know
can
what's
we-
not
can we get a
folding? That
mop?
cock. Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
I really wish my cock would get wet. It's really unfortunate that it doesn't. I wish like my balls would get wet. I just want to have. I'm really into messes, so I just wish that if I got aroused, it was just a massive mess somewhere
Yeah.
that I could just like leave on someone's bed and then go about my day.
Yeah. You just want to be a squirter like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You want to squirt,
I
basically.
really think that they have it figured out.
This brings me to.
Do you think squirters ever get carried away and a girl just takes a shit in your bed and she's like, I squirted.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that was.
Wow, no one's ever made me squirt so hard before. She's just shitting on your pillow.
Yeah, I know. You're like, God damn, I am good. I am good. I really got that hook finger thing
Yeah,
going.
that's the thing, because they flatter you. They're like, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're so good at this. Meanwhile, she just didn't want to get up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I was like, that's when you figured out you were fingering her butt the whole time.
That's right.
Yeah. Actually, this brings me to a little joke.
All right, let's
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah.
Oh, is it for me?
It's for you.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I figured out how to make a girl squirt
How?
every time.
Yeah.
you do is you rub her clit for like 20 minutes till she falls asleep, and then you put her hand in warm water.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's not bad.
It's a little cute for my taste.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Too cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that was it. That was the joke.
Yeah.
So I was like, how are we going to transition into squirting? I was like, we'll get there.
I would do it the other way around, make it more dirty. Be like, I knew my girlfriend was a freak when I tried to put a prank on her. I put her hand in warm water and she started squirting.
Yeah, I don't know.
No?
Yeah, no.
No? You don't
No.
like that?
Yeah, because it's like there already.
What do you mean?
Like I put her hand in warm water, and then people know the joke already.
Yeah, but squirting and pissing is different.
Yeah.
So she didn't piss, she squirted.
Um,
You put her hand in warm water and she goes, I'm squirting.
Yeah.
I knew. On the other hand, I should have known my girlfriend was a freak. I didn't see the signs, but when I met her on Halloween and she was dressed as a sexy urinal, I should have seen that was
that
was a tell.
That was it. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then you met her a couple weeks later. She
Well-
was still wearing it.
Right. When I
She was like, "Oh, I thought you just wore that for Halloween." She was like, "Halloween?
yeah.
What are you talking about?"
When I met her in the
I'm
in
the
the
urine
men's
girl.
bathroom,
Yeah.
squatting next to the other urinals,
Yeah.
saying, "Why use a regular urinal when you can use a sexy urinal?" Right? I should have known something was up.
Oh man, do you think anyone has a one night stand on Halloween and then they're like, "God, please don't be just a witch
Well,
in
that's
the morning"?
that's
Just
what
like-
so I played a show in Bushwick last night, and after me it was like a DJ set, and I couldn't tell who was in costume and who just dresses that way because it's Bushwick, right? Like I couldn't tell.
I was about to ask you that. I was like, that was
Yeah.
the obvious bit we were coming to.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
the low hanging fruit. Is that-
Exactly.
yeah.
And I couldn't tell who was a witch because it was Halloween or a witch because they fucking, I
Like,
don't
what are
know.
you? I'm a douchebag hipster. I'm lost.
Yeah.
It's just a guy who was like, I forgot. I don't know the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go to Manhattan where we mock this.
It's weird that if you get a certain level of wealthy, then your daughter becomes a witch. Isn't that odd? Like if you're poor, your daughter has a job. And then if you have a certain amount of money, all of a sudden your daughter's like a witch.
Oh, that's like that for. That's not just daughters. That's everything. Listen, I think about this myself. You have a certain amount of money, your son will become a classical avant-garde new music composer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
And
too
that's
much
you.
money is no. That's what I'm saying. It's like too
Yeah.
much money is not always
Yeah.
a good thing. And as far as having people it's like you want your kids to have opportunities,
Not those opportunities.
but you don't want
yeah.
them to choose such a stupid thing at like 8. You know what I mean? You're so paranoid about the AIDS.
There's
in
even
your
more
water.
fucking filth in this.
What is it falling from the ceiling? How is it?
It's possible.
How is it accumulating?
I
This
don't
isn't your
know.
house.
This isn't. It's not like
Yeah,
the
shit
ceiling
doesn't
has
fall from
crumbled.
the ceiling. Yeah,
Ugh. All right.
whatever. I'm slowly poisoning you. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You
good.
are in a way emotionally.
I think we're slowly poisoning each other
Intellectually.
emotionally.
I almost feel like that's what any
I'm
relationship
afraid-
is, regardless of whether it's a friendship or family or falling in love with someone. It's just like you just slowly make each other worse and wear each other down until one of you gets sick, like physically sick to be around the other person.
Yeah, I think this is just your life.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I think this
This
is
is
everyone's
everyone I
interaction
know.
with you. Yeah. Just everyone I know, and they go, Santi, I can't deal with you. It's
Yeah.
just you. I need to leave you. You specifically, I can't deal
No.
with it. And you're like, everyone's weird.
No, I think I'm just honest, but I think this is what people's relationships are ultimately.
What, lies or honesty?
Just making each other worse and just becoming dilapidated.
It depends on who you're with. I think most of them are.
I'm being facetious.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, congratulations. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man. All right, I did write this down. I saw a really fat woman on the train,
Nice.
like 300 pounds, just sitting there eating M&Ms. And then she had a hat on that said Ruthless.
She's got the right outfit.
She put on her uniform to eat M&Ms to
No,
let
I-
them know she was not going to fucking
I
show
bet
them
you-
any goddamn mercy.
You know what? I bet you she got the M&Ms and she was like, you know what this needs?
Yeah.
My Ruthless hat.
Right.
Yeah.
She puts it on before she fucking eats snacks on the train.
Yeah. And she finishes the M&Ms. She takes the hat away.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm no longer ruthless.
Well, she just wants
she
people.
just puts another hat on, just called fat.
yeah, normal.
Yeah, normal. Yeah.
She just doesn't want anyone to stop her. She doesn't want anyone begging for mercy on behalf of the M&Ms,
Honestly,
saying
though,
they've had enough.
Part of me is like people dress to either like people don't always dress just to draw people towards them, which is why a lot of fashion happens. It's like
You
draw
think a
attention
lot of it's to
towards you.
push away?
A lot of it is I'm gonna wear this so you don't talk to me.
You think so?
Yeah,
That's why you dress like this?
yeah. That's why my dick's always out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Also because you're bad at poker.
yeah, yeah. Better, yeah, exactly.
you're,
Yeah,
you're a horrible tell.
I'm all in. It's like, Dan, are you peeing right now? Yeah, I'm either peeing or coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are. What were we talking about before? Does it
Make it up.
does it matter? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
People are what? You started a sentence with people are, and then you realized we were not talking about it.
I don't know.
You're like it doesn't connect to anything.
But no, you're talking about the fat woman on the subway. is
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
she was. It made my day. I think I'm trying to just see people's negative qualities as entertaining rather than upsetting and horrifying. As you just see somebody be a monster and you're just like, great.
If they're not
why
being a monster to you, it's easy to do. But would you normally be horrified by this woman? Just by a fat woman eating M&Ms that says Ruthless? I would be like, this person is taking up a lot of space, but they're great. I love the way they're doing it.
No.
That person would make my day better no matter what, just by knowing that they are
It's
existing.
just when you see people who are leading sad lives, a part of you is like, fuck, this is upsetting and a bummer.
Yeah.
Right?
Your problem is that you put your brain in everyone else's body.
Right.
Yeah. So if you were all of a sudden you were just a fat woman in a Ruthless hat eating M&Ms on the subway, like your brain, you'd be like, you jump off the train right away. Yeah.
Right.
You know, and then the train would run into you and break.
Right.
But you'd ruin trains every day trying to kill yourself.
Oh, do you think that's
then
a
you'd
thing?
go home, you'd be depressed, you'd eat more M&Ms, you'd get fatter, you'd be rooming more. You can't find a train to fucking kill yourself in front of. Yeah, it's the horrible cycle. She's like, I'm gonna kill myself today. I know it, and
So
she's just too fat.
She jumps in the tracks, and the train, boing, just bounces off her.
Boing.
30,000 people die.
There's not a rope or a noose or a beam that will support her.
She's fucking furious. She can't fucking die.
She goes to a doctor. She's like, we don't have enough fentanyl in this fucking building.
She jumps off a building onto a river. It just empties the river.
Yeah, she's got to go to a person.
There's a flood. India floods somehow. There's just a monsoon
She's got to go
season.
she just got to go to a zoo. She's like, whatever you use to euthanize the fucking bears here, please. Me and the bears. Yeah. She's just like, just go in the bear cage. She goes to the bear cage. She eats the bears. She's like, I got sad. I got sad that my life
I thought they were chocolate.
I got sad that my life was so bad that I had to get eaten by bears. That's the only way I can die. That I got hungry and ate the bears. So that's your brain. You fucking having a good time?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that's your brain.
Yeah.
That's,
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, that's your brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
But her, she's like, M&Ms. I
She's
like
like,
M&Ms.
ooh,
Yeah.
these ones have peanuts in them.
Yeah, get ready. Don't even try and make me stop my M&Ms. I'm fucking ruthless. Where's my hat? Ruthless. Boom.
Right.
I think the ruthless is what gives away that she was happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless she was like, fuck, someone stole my other hat.
You know,
all I have is this ruthless hat.
Maybe she's an executioner for the mob or something. You know?
Yeah, she could have a dope life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what mafia means, by the way? It was a crossword answer today. Do you know what mafia means? The little word?
Well, it's short for mafioso.
No.
Really?
Mafioso is someone with mafia.
Okay. Then I guess I don't know.
Mafia is a Sicilian word that means swagger.
Oh, I think I knew that.
Oh.
Yeah. I hate to be the guy who was like, I don't know. No, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But I think,
I
I
knew
think
that.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I think that's vaguely familiar.
Yeah. Anyways.
Cool. Did she have swagger?
She's in the mob, but she's too fat. Like, everyone keeps getting away because she's so fat. She keeps getting stuck indoors.
Yeah.
Like, somehow she can eat bears, but she can't, like, get through a door.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, she can't fit into the basement. Yeah. Let's go down to the basement.
I love the idea that every time she tries to kill herself, thousands of people wind up dying.
Yeah.
She's so fat. Yeah, she jumps in front of the tracks. The train hits her, and then they just explode, and they bounce off into 9/11, the World Trade Center.
Too much fat for bullets to pierce. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. What's the movie called?
Of this woman?
Too Fat, Too Furious?
Well, no, Too Fat, I Want to Die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's a better one.
Yeah, I think it's called Precious.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Jesus. All right.
Precious 2.
Yeah, Precious 2.
Return to the Zoo.
No longer precious. Yeah. Life is not precious.
Yeah.
Precious.
Precious too worthless.
Too precious, too worthless. That's awful.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I would say it's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do Halloween tonight.
Oh.
What are you doing for Halloween this weekend? This is a Halloween episode, everybody.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why Dan is covered in ectoplasm.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's why I'm dressed as a guy that's slightly sadder than he.
Dan dressed like the guy who molested him when he was a kid.
Yeah.
It's a deep cut. It cuts deep, both in terms of time and the guy had a big cock.
He taught me a lot of things.
Yeah.
And one of them was how to dress.
How to keep your fucking mouth shut.
Yeah, how to keep my mouth shut, and also flannel every day.
Right.
Dick in the ass and flannel.
I do live I look out from my window and there's a school with a playground, and my biggest gripe with it is that children scream a lot in the morning when I'm trying to sleep. Like at 10 o'clock, kids are awake and playing tag, and boy, is it annoying.
At 10 o'clock.
10 a.m.
At 10
That's
a.m.
when I wake up.
Yeah, no, that's people aren't assuming that kids start school at 10 p.m. What are they fucking earning? They have jobs during the day and they're going to night school to learn how to read. Yeah, I'm a meat maid from 9 to 5, but I'm earning my degree in 8th grade. So
right.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they didn't screen me for being a pervert.
Yeah.
They're just like, here's an apartment where you can see kids at a school and they can see you.
The way it works is that you get caught being a pervert, and then you get on a list, and then you have to tell people.
They 1,000% did not check. I'm not on a list, but like...
You're saying that because if they did, they would have known to not let me live there.
No, everyone else in the building, they were like, oh, you got a contract? That's weird. Yeah, we just give her cash. It's like when I moved in, she just wrote my name on a piece of paper. That's it.
God.
She put a pin in it on a doll, and she said, if you don't pay...
Yeah.
And she pulled one of the doll's hairs, and my head started twitching. Right?
She was like, everything's done. I have the voodoo doll made of you, so we're ready to go. Yeah, this is your deposit. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're like, ooh.
Right.
That's nice. Yeah, you lay down the rent, your balls hurt.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, here it is. Yeah. You win. You have no right to get angry at kids being loud.
I'm not angry.
10 o'clock
I'm
AM.
aware. I'm aware that it's kosher, but it's still annoying. I can be annoyed. I can feel the fact that I'm annoyed without feeling like it's not justified. Like the children's sound is not justified.
I'm not like that with myself. If I'm like, I get annoyed at something, I was like, Dan, think about what's happening right now. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning. You're angry at these kids for being kids in a designated kid place.
Yeah.
And you chose to live near it.
Right.
You have no fucking right. Just let it go. You have no right to get angry at anybody. This is just life.
Right.
Life is filled with inconveniences that you're forced with. That's the whole day. That's everyone's day.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm waiting. Like every time I wait for the subway, that's like a kid.
Yeah.
At 10 o'clock in the morning, you can't avoid that.
Yeah.
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 Someone has to be.
But you can fucking get there and look at the clock and be like, 12 minutes. Fuck. You can feel annoyed and then also realize you can move past it.
What's your ideal living situation? What do you want? Where do you want to live?
Who is this? All right. Where do I want to live? Okay. All right. I like this conversation more. We almost slid into making points, which I've decided is cancer for me now.
Oh,
it's a pool of AIDS.
Yeah,
making points. It's no good.
Yeah,
it's no good.
Yeah,
My ideal
your
situation,
points have metastasized.
Yeah, exactly.
Stage 4 good point.
Right, yeah. Exactly. Oh, your good point is now spreading into and it's completely killed any joy that you had in your fucking life.
And bad news, Mr. Daniel, it's a thesis now. Yeah, and soon it'll be a manifesto, and then there's nothing we can do for you. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
What is my therapist today was like? What do you want to be like when you're 50? And I'll be like, I don't know. I just want to have like had a fulfilling creative career. And then she's like, do you have a family? And I was like, I don't know. So I don't know what's my ideal living situation. I don't know what I want beyond like immediate desires of artistic fulfillment. Like beyond that, I have no idea.
Jeez, that's the name of your first album.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Do you know? Do you want fucking kids?
What? I want kids with you.
No.
Yeah, we should adopt.
No.
Yeah.
Kids with guns?
Yeah, kids with guns. Yeah, yeah. Uncle Dan and Uncle Santi and their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want kids?
I don't know.
Because if you don't want kids, I feel like I really don't want kids unless I just have a ton of money for some reason.
It's funny how guys get to ask themselves this questions like in their 60s.
Yeah.
It's so weird because part of me was like, why are you even asking me that? I'm almost 40.
Yeah.
It's what. It's
No,
like,
as
you
a
can't-
woman,
I can't. Yeah.
you'd be a fucking tard factory.
Yeah.
Callback. Hey.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Worst business ever. Tard factory. You know, and the whole time I was like, I thought it was because our tards weren't good enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just people more of a normal kid.
Oh, right. Like they thought it was the quality and not the product inherently.
Yeah. You call this a tard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's my ideal living situation? I mean, how about this? Fucking penthouse somewhere in Lower Manhattan. And like as much sex as you want from extremely attractive people, and in the corner of the house, that's where I keep my piles and piles of money.
Okay, which corner? I'm asking for a friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
This is the money corner.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Does that answer the question?
I guess, you know.
Right.
I mean, I've been in those situations. I've built IKEA furniture for those people. They
Really?
don't seem to be the happiest people.
Really?
You know? They're also fucking psychos, and they watch me build. I had that bit where they would just fucking sit in a corner and watch me build fucking furniture, like eyes wide shut.
Yeah, because you come in looking like this, and they're like, "This guy is desperate. He's gonna fucking steal something from here."
But I do not.
I love how you go into a house, and then they're like, "Oh fuck, now I gotta." They're like, I just wanted to like have the day off, and now I gotta fucking watch this guy because he looks like a heroin addict who's gonna steal all my shit. And then you're like, "Wow, this guy's so fucking paranoid."
Yeah.
You blame it on them. You're like, "Rich people are weird." They say, "No, it's okay. I got it. Anytime you're like, "Can I go get my dog do it?"
Oh man, I will say this: there was one person whose furniture I fucked up.
Yeah,
really bad.
Yeah.
And it didn't get paid, but there was another one that I fucked up really bad, and they fucking paid me anyway.
And they knew?
But they knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they paid
felt
me
bad
like 3
for you.
days later. Oh no, it was definitely that.
Yeah.
It was definitely that.
Yeah.
What were you gonna? I
you
mean,
might
I
as
went
well
in,
have gone into their house and done Showtime. And
I might.
They were like, "This guy needs it."
No, you don't break somebody's furniture that they bought when you do Showtime.
You broke the furniture?
Well, they had to take it apart. I fucked it up.
Dan, IKEA furniture is fairly straightforward, isn't it?
Not in the beginning.
Oh, you mean not when you're learning?
Yeah, not
when you're getting
not when you're
acquainted with
learning. Yeah, the tricks, and there's also a certain way to do it. You know, and also a lot of people like they're like, I don't have the instructions, and then you're like, you got to look it up online.
Yeah.
And sometimes you see a model that's similar. No, it can get fucked up. It's hard.
Right.
It's hard. I'm a hero.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm an IKEA building.
It seems
hero.
fun, doesn't it? It seems fun for like a day. A lot of jobs seem fun. I was watching people spray down the subway, and I was like, "Fuck, that looks so fun!" Just power washing the subway, making it clean.
Tasks like that are fun.
It's fun for a day. Painting is fun. The first wall, you're like, "Wow," and then it's like, there's 30 more.
You're just looking at,
and then
you're
like,
on
fuck.
You're on Instagram all day, and you're looking at like those quick
Process
little
videos.
like process videos, and you're like, oh cool, I'd love to clean a pool. You get the power washer and the colors change, and you don't realize that it's fucking cold outside.
Yeah.
You know, and everything is slimy and disgusting.
Right.
Your fucking shoes and feet are wet.
Yeah.
You know, and there's someone breathing down your neck.
You gotta fuck the wife, and
Yeah.
she's not like in the movies. She looks like shit.
It's just,
But you need the tip.
Yeah, you need that tip.
And she says, "Come in me raw." And
Yeah.
you said, "Listen, Charlene, I can't give you another illegitimate
I'm the pool
child."
cleaner. Yeah.
Yeah, my wife is starting to get suspicious that all of your kids look like me.
Yeah. And also have a knack for cleaning pools. Yeah. Please stop teaching me how to clean pools. He's
Right.
Yeah.
Right, that was the thing on the Alec Baldwin is apparently like they couldn't afford the good gun handler, so they got his daughter.
Is that what happened?
Something like that. They got like it was like I think there was a union walkout, and so they were working with non-union people.
Yeah, but no,
and then,
I think
and
there's
then
a union.
they got like a budget. They got like a budget armor. And I think it was like her first or second time doing it.
Oof. And
but it's also like well, my dad does it, so I'll be fine. It's like that's not how skills work.
You know, I just hope she learns from this, so the next time she doesn't kill someone.
Are you making a joke?
Yeah, the next time she does it. Yeah.
The joke is that
Yeah,
she'll
the
never
joke,
work
yeah,
again.
the joke is that she'll never work again. You live, you learn, you move forward, sweetie. It's okay.
What's funny
Dad, did you ever have anybody killed when you were working at the gun?
is yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just you responsible. Also, it kind of has to be weird for like the victim, the woman's family who got killed or whatever, her friends and stuff like that.
It's the most senseless death on earth.
Yeah, it's
It
like you're
just
like,
is.
are you fucking kidding me? And also, it's like, listen, if you shoot somebody that I love, I would like to see you go to jail.
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't think it's right for that person to go to jail. I mean, I guess you got, what's the punishment for something like that?
I mean, but it's just like any accident. If you're driving, completely unintentionally hit somebody, you're sober, they die.
Yeah.
People want you
That's
to fucking.
manslaughter.
People want your heads to roll.
Yeah, that's manslaughter.
Yeah,
but
so that's probably what this is going to be.
But if the type of thing, if you're drinking,
yeah.
then it's like,
Was she drinking though?
no, she wasn't.
Yeah, but
drinking.
the driver doesn't necessarily have to be drinking either.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I'm saying if you're, I don't know. I just feel like it's even more not that person's. I see that. And I was
It's
like,
like
man, I
literally-
would so do that.
Literally, her one job
Yeah.
is to fucking make sure the guns don't shoot people.
Yeah. But I don't know. I put myself in that position,
Yeah.
and I'm the type of worker that would be like, fucking Dan, you had one thing to do. It's just to make sure that no one got shot in the fucking face because there were
Oh,
fake bullets and
fuck.
you fucked it up.
You mixed up the live bullets that you carry around to have just
Yeah.
in case you need to protect yourself.
She gets in the car this morning. She's like, okay, live bullets, right pocket. Fake bullets, left pocket.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. You're going to do this. This is your first day. You got this.
Yeah.
You got this, Rachel. Your father does it. She's watching you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. It's going to be good. And then the day after, you're like, oh, fuck. Okay, left, right. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good to go. And then just the cinematographer
They're like,
just
are
gets
you sure?
blasted
Do we
in
need
the
to
face.
test it? She's like, no, it's good. I remembered.
Do you know who my father is? Do we need to test it? Do you know who my father is?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
He'll not kill people all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I was going to say that I saw like a TikTok guy of somebody on the set of the movie Rust, just like, it was just like bullets going off, and then it was like somebody making a sketch
Yeah.
and like ducking, like, Mr. Baldwin, please put down the gun.
Yes.
And I was like, how tasteless.
Yeah.
How tasteless to make
I
fun
will
of a
also say
tragedy
the second
immediately.
the second that happened,
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about it now, so we're
That's what I was
complete
saying.
fucking
It was,
hypocrites. Yeah.
Yeah. Is we're laughing at the situation, but the idea of like Alec Baldwin really got a fucking raw deal here, and then it's just like shitting on this dude who's just basically caught
Also,
up in this horrible situation. I don't mind. But it is funny
I hate
to
to
me.
say this, but I've been specifically going to Fox News
Yeah.
after this happened.
Yeah.
And like I've been like Fox News Alec Baldwin because
Yeah.
I just know as the conservatives they're gonna like be like, is he to blame?
Yeah.
Is he gonna go to jail?
Right.
Is he liable? And
Yeah.
they have all these bullshit lawyers that are like, you
Yeah.
think he might go to jail? I think
Right.
Alec Baldwin kind of might go to jail for murder. You
Right,
know, it's
right,
like
right,
only
right.
Fox News is gonna take that angle.
Right.
But you have to feel bad for. It's like fuck, man. You gotta. I would hate. He has that memory for his whole life.
Right.
You know, the time that he didn't like.
He thought
I'm
he was
sorry.
firing
Imagine
a
if
blank.
imagine if I
Yeah.
did that to you.
He shot someone in the head.
Well,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, get it, stuck in. Oh
Yeah,
no.
I would hate that.
Yeah, you would
Yeah,
hate
that.
that.
Would be
Yeah.
a bummer for me.
Yeah,
I
but-
would not enjoy that.
Yeah, you know, but for the rest of my life, I'd be known as the guy that made the world better. So, and I'd have to live with
It
that.
would make it so hard to do comedy.
Yeah,
People are like, God, he already made the world better. He wants to be funny too.
Yeah, he's gonna be
What a
funny too.
fucking nightmare.
We love you already. You fixed the problem, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need laughter anymore. The
Yeah.
world is good now.
Yeah.
Escapism. What were you think we were escaping from? You saved us. You like that bit about me killing you?
Yeah. I never saw It's a Wonderful Life, but it's what? It's about a guy. How about we make the opposite? The opposite movie. Isn't it?
It's a wonderful life without Santi.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like the movie isn't the movie like the guy's thinking about killing himself
Yeah.
and he goes and sees that everybody loved him and misses him. Yeah, imagine a movie where a guy kills himself and then the ghost is like, "Are you sure? Let me show you what life is like without you." And everybody's just fucking like crushing it, just having a great time.
Yeah. Meanwhile, be like, this fucking idiot is having a good time. I'm sticking around.
Right.
Yeah. I need to ruin his life.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
It's like, oh, my wife found a fucking guy with a huge cock. I can't
Yeah.
have that.
Exactly.
I can't be looking at that in hell.
And then it cuts to him fucking his wife, and he's like, "You like that?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then
like-
you see a big smile on his face.
Unsatisfied wife. He's surrounded by miserable people. They're like, fuck you.
Right. He's just fucking
Die. He's like, I'll never die.
He's just going on spite.
Yeah. He lived to 205. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, great. He got to meet his great grandchildren, and they hated him.
They also hated him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My goodness. Shit. I was. What was I going to talk about?
I got a little thing. I got two little things.
All right, give me a little thing.
My neighbor across the hall barely speaks English, and so, but he learned my name.
It's funny how, you're living in the tenement building.
Yeah.
And it's funny how it's still like 1930.
Oh yeah.
there.
It's a guy who came here from like Montenegro or something
Yeah.
to work, and has been here 30 years and speaks like 3 words. Like he was like, name, and it was like Santiago, and he was like, oh, and then he told me his name, and I don't remember it. And then he was like, hey, Santiago, every time I see him in the hallway. And the other day I saw him coming out of his room, and he had a big jug of piss, because he pisses in a jug because he doesn't want to get up to go to the bathroom at night. He's just holding a gallon.
How do you know that about him?
Because I've seen his apartment. He's like, he'll be like, the people I live with, kitchen very dirty, oh stinky, no good. You know, and he shows me the kitchen. He's like, one man take things from street, put in kitchen.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
he just
then-
lives in
So it's a railroad apartment that got broken up into 3 apartments, and then they share the kitchen bathroom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So everybody has to walk through the hallway to go to the kitchen bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the guy, so anyways, so I know he has to go through the hallway to go to the bathroom, so I assume he just pisses in a jug. But I just see him with a gallon water thing. It's filled like 3 inches of fucking urine. And he turns to me and goes, hey, Santiago, how's it going? I was like, I'm good. How are you? He was like, what? I don't.
That's all he does?
Yeah.
For 30 years?
He says hi, and I'm like, hey, do you know anything about the fucking heat? He goes, what? And I'm like, I forgot that you don't speak English. You just know how to say hello?
30 years.
Yeah.
We were better than that. Although I was on the subway the other day, I ran into Lucy Pohl.
She's German,
yeah,
right?
yeah. She was born and raised in Germany, and also another comic was there.
Yeah.
And she was like, she knew I came from Berlin doing comedy, so we were just talking, and the other guy was like, do you speak German?
Yeah.
And part of me was like, I just wanted to. The honest answer is like, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, like I understand it, and I can get through. I'm definitely better than that guy. Who,
Yeah,
you know, like I can express myself in it.
Sure.
But like you just so.
People don't understand. They think it's like.
Yeah, but you're so eager to impress somebody like that.
Yeah.
It's almost like someone going, "It's like, do you have a huge cock?" And you just want to be like, I just want to say yes.
Yeah.
I just want to say yes to impress somebody. You know. So I was like, yeah, cool, yeah. It's like fluent. I'm like, yeah. And the back of my head, I'm like so full of shit, and also I'm like,
please,
don't start, Lucy. Don't
please.
fucking call me out.
Yeah.
Don't call me out on this, Lucy.
Yeah.
So
did she?
No, because she probably heard me speak it when we were there.
Yeah. And she knows that you're a fraud.
Yeah, she knows.
She's wingmanning.
She knows that I'm like I have generic American English for a guy that tried for a while, and then after I got up to a certain point, and then I stopped.
Yeah. You get functional. You get like basic conversation in fucking restaurants, and then you're like, yeah.
Anyway, so that's it. That's just this guy has a fucking jar of piss.
It's just a jar of piss, and that doesn't seem to think it's weird
Does
at all.
Does he shit in his room?
No, Danny, he's not a fucking savage. He does in the hallway.
Listen, is he a cat?
Yeah.
He eats cat food and just pisses in the hallway. He's like, that's why it smells like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, man. All right. What'd you have? You have anything?
What I want to know more about this fucking guy.
I don't know it. You know everything I know about him.
Does everyone in your building not speak English? Is it a completely Polish building?
No. There's like a hipster who's been there 12 years. The girl next to me who got evicted has actually been there 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I think it's actually like a decent place to live. It's just like a little rundown or very rundown. And half the people are like Polish. Apparently like the lady on the second floor has lived there 50 years and grew up in the building.
Oh, man, that's
Yeah.
God, but the world is so big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Imagine
it's
never
like,
leaving
but
the 2 streets on Greenpoint.
2 streets on Greenpoint. Also, it's like, I'm sure she's been to. I bet she's the type of person who was like, I went to Manhattan twice when I was 12. Like that. She's like, Manhattan, come on. I don't fucking travel like that.
Right.
She's like one of those people. But it's like, even the world. If you're in the countryside, I not leaving. I get it because it is insanely spacious.
Right.
You know? And like things change.
What are you talking about?
Like,
If you're
nature
from New York, you
changes
can
and
stay
thing
in
changes.
New York. You fucking won the lottery. You're born in the most happening and interesting place in the country.
Yeah, I'm sure she's going out and doing stuff like
Yeah,
that.
dude. She's a DJ.
Is she this Polish woman that's been living there for 5 years?
She's a 50-year-old Polish DJ.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
just plays the national anthem.
Yeah.
Songs about kielbasa.
Yeah, DJ Mum. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's mum?
That's a grandma.
Mother.
Yeah.
I see.
That's what I called my grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the Polish word for grandmothers. Mias, mias, miaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Is
they
that
say
what it
I
is?
love you. Mias, mias, miaf.
Yeah. How come Polish sounds like someone talking backwards?
I don't know.
What if that's what they're doing the whole time?
Oh yeah.
It's like you take the Polish lessons
They were just
and
invaded
it's
so many fucking times that
Yeah.
they just had to start speaking backwards
like
to
they're like, here's the secret to so you want to learn Polish. It's like it's backwards. And that's it. And they just run away. You're like, don't tell anyone.
It's just English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's English backwards. No, it's every language backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What have you got? You got anything?
Not really.
got
I
anything
had
for us?
I have something that I wanted to do. I saw a thing of like since it's Halloween.
Oh, you want to play a game?
I saw a collection of like in order to not have copyright infringements, they have
Yeah.
like rip off costumes
Yeah.
of
Oh,
like
I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. I
I
went.
brought some pictures.
I
of
went
them
to
if you wanna
Spirit
see
and
'em.
Halloween. Oh, is it going to show up on the screen?
It'll show up on the screen.
All right. Okay. Let's talk about these. This is fun.
Ooh.
Lady Sexury Factory Worker.
Yeah.
That's
Sexy
great.
lady factory worker. Look at this. We're on the side. Like I had to plan a little bit. You know. See.
Yeah.
Lady sexy factory workers. So these are they're afraid that they are going to get sued.
Meanwhile, imagine going as a sexy Oompa Loompa. Like,
I think that'd be great.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be a dwarf for it to make any sense.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Well, actually, yeah.
You're like
I
a
guess
fucking
this makes
5'10" Oompa
Yeah.
Loompa.
This is actually her real size right now. What we're looking at right now.
yeah,
This is the woman.
Thumbelina.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. The idea that somebody who's already Thumbelina has to have a Halloween costume.
Do you think the original story of
She
Thumbelina
goes
was
as
just?
she goes as Shaq. She just puts on blackface, and,
Yeah.
and they're like, no. And people are like, we don't get it. You're this big,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. You think the story of Thumbelina was like originally just about a girl with like the tightest pussy?
Right, you can only fit a thumb in there.
You can
That's why
only
they
fit
call
a
her
thumb.
Thumbelina.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, I think that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need to
Dan.
stop posing
Yeah, Dan,
things.
that's what I think.
I need to stop.
Fuck, how did you know that that's what I thought?
I need to stop being a douchebag in the Socratic
Yeah.
method. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like I
yeah.
always pose a question.
And
as a
now let me
statement.
put it forth to you. Do you think it's because
Oh,
her
pussy?
pussy was of a tightness of such that only a thumb could fit?
Yes.
Yes, Dad. Well, when you posit it forth in such a bygone...
Look at this. Look,
is it plumber? Is it called plumber?
it's called Video Game Guy. It's not no plumber reference.
Oh, there's no M.
Giant hat. Yeah.
That M is really crucial.
Yeah, I guess. Well, maybe, I bet you Nintendo.
Wait, are these tweets you found?
No, just a collage.
No, man. Are those tweets?
No, they're not tweets. Or if I saw it, it was a collection of tweets that someone put together.
Are we just fucking podcasting someone's tweets?
What?
Someone tweeted, look at all these funny costumes I found. And then Dan was like, hey, look at all these funny costumes I found.
No, I was like, this would be great to make fun of on the fucking
It's good.
podcast.
It's good. I like it. All right.
Yeah, don't-
Okay, they don't have the fucking gloves. He's missing the goddamn gloves.
Yeah.
The hat sucks. Everything about this sucks. He's got Wario colors for the suspenders.
It's off.
I give it a don't buy.
It's off.
I give it a pass. Yeah, I'm Kramer on Mad Money. Don't buy.
Would you buy? But you would buy this.
Well, yeah, it's got a skirt, so you can get fucked in the ass really easily. Yeah,
That's
that
true.
one's good.
But
Yeah,
that's your only.
this one's got pants.
I don't care if it's inaccurate. Where is the hole for me to put my dick?
Right. Yeah. All right. How many are there total? Well, go back.
Oh, okay.
Blue
Blue Speed Mouse.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Also, it comes with it's literally was a guy and he had a factory of Sonic masks
Yeah.
and a bunch of blue shirts.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What the fuck am I gonna fucking do with this?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he was like, "I got an idea."
Well, the issue with this is that Sonic's head and hair are about 50% of his body in the cartoon, and here, this is like if Sonic had a child with Beetlejuice from Howard Stern.
Oh, that's
His
right.
head looks disproportionately tiny.
Or Beetlejuice from Beetlejuice.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the reference is from. The guy whose head
But he
shrinks at the end.
But he doesn't look like Beetlejuice in Beetlejuice. He looks like Beetlejuice from Howard Stern. Speaking of which, that brings us to our next.
Rest in peace, Beetlejuice.
Oh, did he die?
Yeah, Beetlejuice is dead.
When?
I think he's dead.
When did he die?
I think a couple of years ago.
Shit.
He made it a really long time
Yeah.
for being Beetlejuice.
Yeah. All right, let's do the rest of these fucking.
He was.
costumes.
Did you see he had no teeth? Juice Demon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's Beetlejuice.
That's Beetlejuice.
Huh? Yeah.
Is it good or bad? Would you go for it or would you not go for it?
Dan, the image is so small I can barely see
That's true.
details. So
Yeah.
I just see that it's called Juice Demon.
Yeah.
What's this called?
This is Biscuit Beast.
What is that? Cookie Monster?
It's supposed to be Cookie Monster.
I don't like that.
You don't like that? Sexy Cookie Monster?
No.
You know, it's basically just a hood with two eyes on it.
Yeah. That's bullshit. Commit to the bit. Fucking wear a Cookie Monster costume.
Hungry Rebel Girl?
Yeah, nice.
You like that?
Do you know what that's from?
Hunger Games, right?
No.
Oh, what?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
James
yeah.
Cameron presents Hungry Rebel Girl. This is an episode of Billy Madison that I missed.
Right.
Or a scene, I mean.
Yeah.
Spirit Creepy Husband.
Oh, what is it? The Addams Family?
It's the Addams Family guy.
Yeah.
So it's like, ooh, creepy husband.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're coming to the end. Prepubescent frog of Silent War.
What? Of Silent War?
Or, no, sorry. Pubescent frog of Silent War.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
First of all,
frogs don't have shells.
Yeah, frogs don't have shells. He has which means did they go after him because of the turtle thing? They're like, turtle's too close. We're gonna get sued. Let's just call it a frog.
Yeah.
And then he's got the R. That's for the Raphael. That's not bad. It's not a bad costume.
It's a pretty good costume. You need
Yeah.
the bandana. You need the size.
That's true.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
need some pizza.
You need some pizza.
Yeah. You need a shell.
Yeah. Cyberman. Oh, this one's Spanish. Cyberman or Padre.
Oh,
Like it could be
comes with a
either one.
hat.
It comes with a hat. So you could be Neo, or you could also be a Spanish priest.
You could be Dan's dad.
Yeah, Dan's dad.
Dan's padre.
Mi padre. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
And then this one is, and this one I'm not sure what it is. It says
You're not on mic. You're not on mic.
I know.
You
That's
gotta
why I
talk
said
on mic.
mischievous worker.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's just the guy that's about to kill you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mischievous worker. All right. I haven't actually seen any Halloween
Oh, this is my
movies.
favorite one. That'll be the last one. A lad in a costume. That's great, right? That's a good one. I forgot about that one. I was
Also,
like, yes.
Aladdin doesn't belong to Disney. It's like 1,001 Arabian Nights is the story it's originally from. So like the title Aladdin doesn't belong to anything.
I bet you Disney found a way to own it.
Oh, you think so?
I mean, Snow White, and none of their fairy tales belonged. They started out, they were Brother Grimm's German fucking
Right.
fairy tales. So
Right.
like those have been around since like the 1800s.
Right.
So
Right, like The Little Mermaid was a story about a woman with a beautiful voice who would draw sailors onto her island and then stuff them in her pussy and crush them with her pussy lips.
yeah.
You remember that?
Yep.
And then they made it about singing.
I actually read an article being like that Disney's really bad because the Brothers Grimm had they had like it's
They're
meant to
very violent
very
stories.
violent, meant to scare children,
Let's
and
go
also
through them
had like
all.
a method. No, it's not.
Please.
No.
I like it. I
Right.
like it. Let's turn this image slide off, or do you have any more?
I think I got one more.
All right. Fucking all right.
Where's the stripy dude?
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Unfortunately, that is how half of Bushwick looks.
Yeah, that's true.
Half of Bushwick looks like fucking Where's Waldo?
Meanwhile, you kind of look like Waldo.
No, I don't.
You have the glasses. You have Waldo glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't have a stripy hat.
Also, I can't find you.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Oh,
Yeah, my
fuck.
bad. Oh yeah, 80s purple musician costume. And I
Yeah.
think the rest are like schmeh. And then
Yeah.
we're done again.
Let's talk about the Brothers Grimm. Tell me about that. So
What-
they were. What do
I
you
don't know
know
anything about it.
What do
really.
you know?
All I know is that I read a
What-
bullshit article that I was tried to like repeat a little bit right
Yeah,
now, and now I
yeah.
feel like I'm being put on the spot.
Don't be
for,
put. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
You always
Literally nothing matters.
okay.
What are you? It's your podcast. If people are listening to it,
It's our podcast.
no. Don't drag me down with you. Don't fucking include
drag
me
me down.
in this swamp.
Yeah.
Um,
This is your house. You're going
yeah,
down.
this is your fucking house. Yeah. Meanwhile, your flooded basement is better than my non-flooded apartment. How wild is that?
By a huge. Well, first it's not flooded right now.
Yeah.
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 But by a huge margin.
Yes.
Your apartment's run down, dude.
Yeah.
It's
I'm aware.
it smells.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a deep smell.
Yeah.
Like it's in
All right.
let's put walls.
Let's put the apartment aside for a minute.
Yeah. It leaks. There's no heat.
Yeah.
There's a gas leak.
Yeah, Dan. I got it sorted out. I got an alarm for that.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying, that's not the way. It's like being like, oh, there's poison. It's like, but it means that you're taking it in.
No. There's an
breathing
alarm, so there is no poison.
No, it's so you. But by the time the alarm goes off, there's poison in the air, and you're in there breathing.
It's a meter that tells you how much gas is in the air. And if it gets to 5, it sounds the alarm. And if it gets to 20, it's explosive. It's at 0.
Have you farted near it to see?
Sure. Yeah.
I would.
What? I think you're trying to change the topic from the Brothers Grimm, which was what interested me initially about this.
What are we talking about?
So what were the stories? What were the stories before? Like, what's a Grimm's tale? And then that they cleaned it up.
I think a Brothers Grimm's tale was
What's a Disney movie?
Was Snow White Brothers Grimm?
Snow White, sure. Let's go.
I
Anything
think
with a forest sounds like
Snow
'cause
White
the
and the
Black
Seven
Forest,
Dwarfs.
right?
Yeah. And
So she eats them initially. She eats the dwarfs.
yeah, she eats the dwarfs.
And
Yeah.
so she can squirt.
Yeah. So,
She
yeah.
keeps running out of squirt, so she
Yeah.
has to eat the dwarves.
No, I think it was kind of like it was about slave labor or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that like she wasn't paying them. It was a capitalist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was originally a
Oh,
capitalist.
because they worked in a mine.
Yeah,
because
because they work in the mine. Yeah, and they just served.
And they have to like lick her pussy every
Snow
night
White,
after the
yeah.
mine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And she would like take the soot from the coal and put on blackface, and they'd be like, "Please, we have solidarity with workers of all colors."
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
She would say, "Lick my fucking pussy! Lick my fucking pussy!"
That was the original name of it, actually. Like my fucking pussy and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah. And one time they're licking her pussy, and they find an apple, and there's a poisoned apple, and it's about how you need better protections, labor protections, because if the apples are poisoned when you're eating someone's pussy, it's no good.
Yeah, and meanwhile Disney took it and they turned into this thing that kids won't enjoy. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think the witches in Bushwick watch like Snow White and they get upset that witches are portrayed negatively, like the same way that's like what's the Italian association for like the defamation, the Anti-Defamation League? That's Jewish, right? Or is that Italian?
The Italian Anti-Defamation League.
Yeah. When they're like,
Italian.
anytime there's a movie about mobsters, it's like, hey, we're more than just fucking mobsters.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
By the way,
you think witches are sitting there?
do you know who started that?
Who?
Joe Colombo, who was a mob boss of
really?
the Colombo family, and he was killed
Yeah.
at a rally.
Really?
Yeah. What happened was that he was going to go to trial.
Yeah.
And he was like, I have an idea. We'll make this an anti-Italian thing.
Yeah.
It was right when that PR was possible.
Right.
And all the rest of the bosses like, you are insane. You're picketing the FBI.
Yeah.
Saying that you're innocent of murder that we know you've done,
Yeah.
that we ordered you to do.
Yeah.
You need to not do that.
Yeah.
And he was drawing too much attention to himself, and then someone from another family just came and they just killed him right there at the rally. So and they were like, we're not murderers and everything like that, and they're murdering each other at the fucking rally.
That's
like,
amazing.
Yeah.
And then there's still people who like this fraud of an organization that he started as a cover. We're like, yeah, I mean, sure, they killed the guy, but really, we're not murderers. And they took with it and ran with it. Now there's just a guy whose job it is to be like, can you be nice to us, please? We're oppressed in no way at all, other than people like to make, relatively gentle jokes about us being in the mob.
Yeah.
And we have to fucking, and being like emotionally immature children. And then now we have to roll around on the floor and throw a fit about it because.
Everyone says we don't eat pussy. We eat pussy. I mean, I don't eat pussy, but
I don't fucking.
I mean, I don't do that. But
have you seen my wife's pussy? That thing is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, no.
My daughter came out of there. Have some fucking respect.
That's true. I wonder if that's one of their logics is that I'm not gonna eat where my daughter came out of.
Yeah, exactly. You don't shit where you eat.
Well, they will shit in it, but yeah.
All right. We done?
I think we're done.
All right. Okay. Hey, Thanks.
That's it. Everybody follow the podcast at YouGotGotPod on Instagram.
I'm at Santiago is dead.
And I'm at Daniel Luis Veza.
Oh, yeah. All right. Bye-bye.